Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of How Are You Now?
How are you now, buddy?
Good, and you?
Oh, not so bad.
Right on, right on.
You have a good birthday there, buddy.
I did. It was very low-key, the way I like it.
Did anybody buy you a cake?
Yeah, actually, the ugly gentleman sitting next to me bought me a cherry whiskey cheesecake and put a little candle in it. Okay. And it was very nice. It was very special. I felt like a special boy with that.
Well, nobody else wished you a happy birthday.
No, that's okay. I got the aunts, the uncles, most of the close boys, ma, dad, siblings, old lady, which is that's good enough. No one here knew, which is good. Thank you for keeping that on the low.
So badly.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell everybody and make them.
I would have literally ran you over with my truck. Like, if you would have gotten them to sing happy birthday to me,
yeah.
Potential, I'm in jail for murder.
Really? That bad?
Yeah, I hate that. I think that's so crazy that we burn food and sing. And it's not necessarily the sing, it's the singing at someone. A group of people singing at one person. If I'm that one person, I hate it. I'm so uncomfortable.
Yeah, sitting there awkwardly.
What do I look at? What do I do?
I just look at the candles.
Got a stupid look on your face. Just I need this to be over.
Well, I'm essentially on fire watch duty at that point. Everybody else is focused on me, so I'm the only one there with any.
That's true.
Available focus to focus on the candle.
If an errand gust comes in and takes that flame, whole house is going up. So you need to be on the ball with that. And fire extinguisher, that should probably be closer than it is. It's usually like under the sink or something. It should be table side.
Hidden.
Yeah. We didn't have a fire extinguisher in our house until 2 weeks ago. My roommate's a firefighter.
I don't know if you can say that.
I don't know.
That might get him fired.
Could be incriminating.
Yeah. Irregardless of espresso.
What?
Okay, real quick though, one more thing about birthday cakes.
Yeah.
So you know when you're young, you get those like numbered candles that show like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever.
Yep.
You hit a certain age and you become too old for those, and you just get little stick candles.
Yeah.
However, you're supposed to have however many years old you are worth of stick candles on the cake. You start getting over 20, it's essentially just a ball of fire coming off.
Yeah,
why can't you go back to the numbered candles?
You should start low. Like when you're, I don't know, 1 to 10.
Yeah.
It should be, you get that number of candles. Because I feel like that's safe.
Yeah, and then as you get older,
you get the numbers.
You reverse it.
Maybe like a couple spare decoration single candles. Yeah. Maybe those guys can come hang out. Yeah, if you're lighting 35 candles on a cake, you need like a blowtorch for that.
Yeah, you old fuck. 35.
I'm not. You're older than me. You're like 42.
35
I am literally
and you're
20. I'm literally 25. Shut up. Don't get into this. I am 6 feet tall and 25 years old.
So, for your birthday, I was thinking about gifts to get you.
Ooh.
Trying to, anyway.
Yeah.
And because we work out in the middle of nowhere, and there's not a lot of options out here, I went with the cheesecake.
Yeah.
But the first thing that popped in my head was a raccoon. Which you can't have as a pet here in
Unfortunately.
Alberta.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But just like a little bandit man's to follow you around with his hands out. You could just hand him things to hold.
Mm-hmm. Here, take that. Yeah. Hold this for a sec.
Take a wrench.
Oh, what a good little helper that would be.
Dude.
You got to work on the car. Just have him sitting up with you.
Yeah.
You could probably train him to be flashlight guy.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to yell at him either because
he wouldn't understand.
He'd be cute.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, man.
Hey, can you? You're adorable. I'm not going to yell at you.
Not yet.
No, there's a certain point where you have to yell.
Yeah.
But like, you have a tool that you need in 5 seconds, but you need both your hands right now.
Yeah.
You just hand it to him. Here, hold this. Hold my 10 mil.
Oh, yo. When you drop your 10 mil socket,
down he goes.
And it goes all the way down into that little spot you can't reach.
Mm-hmm.
Raccoons, can't they fit through like anything they can get their head through? They can get the rest
think so.
of them.
I think they're like cats. You get
I thought that was hamsters or mice.
mice?
Rodentia.
No, I believe cats can do it. Because you've seen cats go into like
Yeah.
flower vases, right?
Uh,
It's like their head fits in,
Yeah.
and then they just kind of pour themselves in.
Yeah.
So I think raccoons
They're all
are the
liquidy.
same. I want to say raccoons are more closely related to a cat than a dog.
Are raccoons rodentia? Or are they... So they ain't a canine.
No.
And they're not a feline.
They're probably in the same group as possum.
Possums are...
Marsup?
Oh yeah, because they got the little belly bag.
Yeah, but raccoons don't have belly bags.
No, they just have bandit masks.
Yeah, which are adorable.
But are they rodent? Because you get what is it? Not a chupacabra. That's like the fucking mythical.
Yeah, that is
beast.
mythical.
Capybara.
Capybara. Yeah,
They're just big old.
It
gerbils?
looks like a giant ass rat, like a big gerbil with no tail.
Yeah,
But they look like they're homies too.
they also look like they're.
Yeah.
Homey. I wouldn't mind. They look not super soft to pet. Like they look a little wiry.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
But
I'd still pet it.
probably get into them.
Yes, but I'd take a raccoon any day of the week.
Yeah,
Like
golden stuff.
it's sad because you have to put one in this situation.
Yeah.
But if I find a raccoon that's like baby raccoon stuck in like some water somewhere, and it's cold out and he's clinging on to life,
Yeah.
I'm taking that little guy
Okay.
because obviously his parents don't want him or they lost him. I'm
Yeah, he's
taking
been
that
floating
guy.
down the river or something.
I'm simply not telling the government that I
The
have
authorities.
a raccoon
Yeah.
because it's illegal.
Yeah.
And then if they do catch me, I'll just be like, no, he's not my pet. He just hangs out with me. Like I didn't buy him. There's no bill of sale for this guy. But
Yeah.
he likes me, I like him, we hang out. That's not having a pet, that's just a dude.
That's a good point because
Yeah.
it's illegal to have a pet, but like when you get a pet, you have to. I mean, nobody does, but you're supposed to register it and everything. What if you just have an animal that comes and hangs out with you? Like if you've always been feeding a deer, and
Yeah.
that deer comes to your yard and you can pet it and chill with it, it sleeps under your deck or something. Is that illegal?
That's not a pet though. And like I'm sure
True.
you can't really keep a deer in the house.
No.
But like if you're feeling wild one day, like if you were having day drinks in the summer
True.
and a deer, like your boy deer came along for some food,
Yeah.
you're probably putting him in the house.
Yeah.
You're probably just gonna like, can he do stairs? Does he know what stairs are?
You know how cows can't go downstairs? They can go up them, but they will not go downstairs?
Oh, is that true or is that like cow tipping?
I think it's true because not Clarkson's farm. There's another like farm show, and a cow got into the house,
Mhm.
and in the house he went up a small set of stairs, like maybe 4 or 5 steps.
Yeah.
Got up there, and they could not get him down. He would not come back down. He just sat at the top looking at it like, that's a cliff.
Yeah,
I
not doing
don't want to
that.
do that. And they were like shoving at him, but it's a cow. It's,
No,
1,200
he's not moving.
pounds or whatever.
Yeah.
You're not getting rid of him easy. So I think they blindfolded him, and then he could
Smart.
go down. But I think they got some mental
What the
block.
hell kind of what is he thinking?
I don't know.
It's like, there's a cliff here. Blindfold me? Sure. Let's go for it.
Yeah, but then again, if you get blindfolded and somebody's leading you, you kind of are like, okay, well, they're hopefully not going to kill me.
Hopefully. I don't know if I'd trust that. I'd probably sit
Yeah.
down and just hold something.
Can cows sit? Or do they
Like
have
a dog?
Like standing and laying is all they got. I have never seen.
I've never seen a sitting cow.
Exactly, and we live in Alberta.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cattle here.
But I have seen a lot of cows with like poopy butt. Like where they have like the shit smear all over their ass. It's like a 1.5 square foot circle of
Yeah.
just shit.
Well,
So do they back up against a wall and let her buck?
No, I think it's more like you remember that video that went viral of those hippos pooping,
Oh,
and little tails going like a helicopter,
Uh-huh.
knocking poo everywhere.
Yeah.
I think maybe some of them are just kind of rocking that.
I don't know, I feel like
Form
that'd be
of a
more of a
screech?
spackle job. Like it's
Spackle
like a canvas of shit.
That's true. There's a lot.
A lot of poop. A lot of poo-poo caca.
A lot of poo.
Cows shit a lot, and then all they eat is grass. They just shit.
Well, not only do they eat the grass, but they eat it, what, 3 times over, 4 times over? Because they swallow it, they hit first stomach, they regurgitate it as cud.
Which, allegedly, sign of a happy cow.
Sign of a happy cow. And then they eat it and it goes into the second, no, they got 2 stomachs. It goes into the second stomach, and then they digest it and fart it out.
Yeah, that's not a fart, brother. That is...
Why they got so much poo when they
mucho
chew
mierda.
their food so much? You'd think that they'd be able to absorb everything.
Yeah. Yeah. If I was chewing my food multiple times,
Yeah.
I don't think poo's coming out.
There you go. There's a video we can do. You got to chew everything.
Yuck. Yucky ick. No.
We probably won't do
No.
that one.
Kibosh that immediately. I'm going to throw up. Ew.
That is disgusting. Sorry, you were saying something about a sim?
Sim. Yes.
Sims 4 is a video game for women?
No. Is that just for women?
I've only met women play it. I don't think I've met a man yet that plays it, or a person identifying as a man who plays it.
Because that's a difference.
But I'll be honest, it looks kind of intriguing.
I'm talking more racing simulator.
Oh,
steering wheel pedals. Are you recording?
I am actually recording it.
Nice.
Figured, toss this in as episode 2. Part of episode 2.
Part of it, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know if I can sit here fucking talking to you for another
I know, fucking...
hour and a half.
Yeah, having that day away
Ridiculous.
from you was so nice. Just
Get off my dick.
not having you near me.
My dick and balls are so far down your throat right now. I can barely
Shut
understand
the
you.
fuck up.
Okay, racing sim. What are you
Racing
trying to say?
sim. We, for an YouTube video,
Us?
you and I and you, us,
Okay.
are going to get on our racing simulators. We both have them, not high-end, but they work.
Yeah.
And we're going to start off, I don't know if we're going to play Forza Horizon or Forza Motorsports, but Forza.
Okay.
And we'll start off sober, but start with a beer.
Okay.
Oh, do you get demonetized for that? We're not making money
We
on
could
it
just be
anyway.
having some
Screw it.
bevies. They
Yeah,
could
having
just
some
be...
bevies. It's just in a cup.
You can get those sleeves on Amazon that make it look like just a Coke can.
Yep, that would work.
So definitely won't be actual beer in there.
No,
but
no shot. We'd just be getting sillier for some reason and probably worse at driving.
Yes.
And we'll just start off and play for an hour or two and get absolutely waffled.
So are you talking like Mario Kart rules, or is it just a as you go you drink?
As you go, you drink. If you're coming down a straightaway, you drink.
Corner?
You could.
Okay.
If we're playing paddle shifters, it might be a little tricky. Racking into a camel pack, maybe. I don't know.
Oh. Oh, okay, but you put a bunch of beer into...
It's done. It's done after that.
Yeah, it's kind of flat. That's kind of the end of it. I don't know if they got like a tab or something you can throw in there that keeps it fizzy.
Yeah.
Because beer through a straw in general, not a good time.
Not a good
about
look
a straw.
Yeah. Ugh.
And okay, straws though, you gotta have plastic straws. Let's just get that one out of the way real quick.
Yeah, I have the turtle thing. I've seen one picture of one turtle with a straw in its nose.
And like it's sad, but dude,
Did he live? Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's just a straw in your nose.
Yeah.
I could survive with a straw in my nose.
And those fucking cardboard straws
Stupid.
are so bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's essentially like a grenade. You put it in, and a timer starts. Maybe not a grenade. That's a little quick. It's like a timed bomb.
It's not that long though.
You got maybe a minute before you can taste straw in the drink, even if you remove it and just sip it out of the cup.
Yeah. Have you noticed the cups lately too? Me, at my house with the boys, not you, because I couldn't live with you. Jesus Christ.
We live together more than we live with anybody else.
That's
Get
true.
the fuck away from me.
Sorry. We'll have like a boozer night.
Okay.
And we'll order Dawn's and we'll, be hungover assholes for the rest of the weekend and not touch anything.
Yeah.
And we'll leave a cup on our like coffee table, like a Dawn's cup with a Coke in it.
Yeah.
and you'll see it start to soak through, and then it will leave like Coke deposited on the table. Like it just leaks through the cup within like a day.
Now, okay, so you know how like all the water bottles now say BPA free and all that shit on them?
Don't know what that is.
Was BPA the stuff that kept those, like a Dawn's cup?
Yeah.
Was BPA the coating on the inside that kept it from leaking out?
It must have been.
Because bring it back.
Bring back what? I don't even know what it is. Bring it back.
Yeah.
It's like MSG. I don't really know what it is. All I know is that I like it.
Yeah, you put a couple spoons of that in my ginger beef.
That's good.
My orange chicken.
That's good.
Shrimp fried rice.
That's great. A shrimp fried this rice. Are you telling me that my son dried these tomatoes? Okay, no. BP, seriously though, if BPA is what makes it so that a cup from McDonald's can hold liquid for more than half an hour, then bring it back.
Please, for the love of God, bring it back.
Like, if it's as bad as microplastics and stuff, I don't really care.
Well, dude, they already tried to do that test, and they couldn't find a control group
that
didn't have microplastics. We already got them.
We got them. Who cares? Give me more.
Yeah. Give me a couple more.
Yeah.
If I cash out a few years early.
That's
fine.
no,
darn.
Yeah.
Like
place is going to hell in a handbasket anyway.
Yeah.
I could go.
I heard a thing, too, that apparently, like aluminum cans, like that you get beer, Diet Coke, everything in.
I heard of them.
Apparently, aluminum cans help give, maybe not help, but they enable you or something to get Alzheimer's and dementia easier.
Shit.
Yeah, same with aspartame. So you get a Diet Coke, double whammy of the Alzheimer's. DC.
Oh, that's really not good.
That is really not good.
Oh my God, dude, the human race is going to be a bunch of idiots just not knowing anything.
Dude.
Everyone will be asking everyone who I am, where I am.
Yeah,
in
it's
like
a matter
30
of time.
years. We're hooped.
Yeah, all of us, like anybody pretty much born 1990 to 2000.
Done.
Brains are shot by 2040.
Yeah, and plasticky.
And real plastic.
Yeah. So I know that like Alzheimer's, dementia, very sad, very sad.
My grandmother had it.
Yeah. Kind of funny how lost they are 24/7. They're just, it's kind of funny interacting with them because they'll make up these just absurd stories about you in no time at all. It's just in their head. They're like, boom, we did this that one day with you. Like, no, that never happened. You don't know where you are. You don't know who I am.
Yeah.
It's sad. I'm giggling a little bit because this is pretty funny.
Yeah.
You've got no clue.
Yeah.
You're lost.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've had family members with it. Very sad, horrible.
It's terrible. Kinda funny. A little bit funny.
It's a little hilarious at times.
So, my grandmother had got the dementia hard.
Like
between when she was 97 years old to her 100-something's birthday, those last 3 years.
That's a good run. That's
good
a great
run. Yeah, lived by herself till 97.
That's a run.
4 foot nothing. Tiny little old lady, okay? Gets dementia. She fell down, hurt her hip real bad, didn't break it somehow. So that was kind of the thing that put her in a home because we were like, okay, well, if she falls over and nobody comes, like, or if the nurse is off for the night and she's wedged somewhere.
Could be no bueno.
No bueno.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, time for a home. She wasn't super stoked about it. Mind was kind of going. So for the first little bit, she was in the hospital there and the dementia really set in. Put her in the dementia ward in the old folks' home. Like maybe 2 months later, my dad, all my uncles get a call from it, like 7:30 in the morning. They're like, oh, we went to wake her up. She jumped out of the fucking closet with her walker and started beating the fucking piss.
See, that's funny. That's funny.
Hilarious. She didn't know where she was, so she started fighting.
She's been getting meals and talking to these people for months.
Yeah. Zero
Immediately
recollection.
throws on them. Yeah. You're getting it.
Yeah. 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 Often mistaked me and my dad.
Yeah.
Look very, very slimly alike.
Yeah.
Like, he is under 6
both
foot.
men.
We're both men, yeah, exactly. We both have beards.
That's it.
He is bald. I, at the moment, have hair.
There's some up there.
There's some. The cul-de-sac is starting, which we'll get into that one at a different date. But, yeah, don't know.
Hey, maybe if we make enough money off this, we both go to Turkey.
With the plugs.
Get the plugs.
I might just rock the Caldi.
I got no shame in the plugs. I'd get the plugs.
But keep it the quality. You could polish it.
That's true.
Somebody's pissing you off in like a Walmart parking lot. You get the sun coming off that guy. Like
Oh, you're winning every fight outside ever.
Yeah.
Cloud cover?
Cloud cover.
Sunny day?
Bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Cold day too. You lose a lot of heat out of the head.
You do.
So no hair up there?
You need toque.
Yeah. I was doing my hair for an interview this morning.
Yeah, an interview to quit the job that you currently have.
To quit.
If our boss is listening to this, he's sorry. He actually wants to stay. Just not for too long. We're kind of overworking. Sorry.
Yeah, realistically, the podcast needs to take off because I can't work for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
I don't have it in me.
No.
Irregardlessly espresso.
Yep.
I was doing my hair. Turned around to make sure I got the back good because, an interview, you want to look good. I'm all shaved up, everything. Want to make sure I cleaned it up right. Mm-hmm. Looking in the fucking mirror and I'm seeing this like a 3-inch dot.
Huh?
Like just a spot, right? You know where the hair twirls out of?
Yeah.
I can see the skin under it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
no.
It's starting.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to get the, what is it, Rogain for hair?
That is Rogain.
Is that what you use?
Not anymore. It made it worse.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was their whole thing was hair growth replacement or some shit. Some poop.
So for years, my hairdresser, mother, doctor, people who have seen the top of my head for years, were like, no, you're not going bald. I'm like, bro, there's a fucking bald spot there. They're like, yeah, that's been there.
So you started losing your hair at like 13?
Allegedly, it's been there since literally forever.
Since it popped out.
Bald spot. Nice. Sick. Thanks for those genes, parents. But, yeah, they were like, no, you're fine.
Okay.
And then there was one day I was looking in the mirror, front-wise, and I could see... Full frontal. I could see through my hair to my head. I was like, whoa, what has happened here? And super panic. I was eating eggs, swallowing biotin by the bottle.
Yeah.
That thickened right back up. No problem up front. Forehead's big. Forehead's always been big. I got a big-ass forehead.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason they call you a 5-head Brody.
5-head Brody. I got a big-ass 5-head. But the little silver dollars up top, the bald spot.
Yeah.
I'd put the Rogain, and it looked like it was getting better. Because Rogain, essentially, it kills off all the hair that's bad, and then it regrows new.
But if you have hair up there to begin with, isn't that good hair?
Yes.
So then how is it killing off bad hair?
It's killing off bad dying follicles.
Okay.
To replenish and grow anew.
Okay.
My understanding. So I did it for... The last round I did it was about 6 months. Every morning, every night. I would do it. Religiously.
Is it just like a cream?
It's like a foam. It's like a foam.
You just kind of rub it in there like a mousse?
Yes, but you have to be careful not to get hair. You essentially just want scallop. So you really have to keep your hair
just
short.
Just the scalloped potato
Just
part.
the scalloped potatoes.
You don't want the whole turkey dinner, just the scallop.
No stuffing, no cranberry sauce.
Okay.
But I noticed that it would just get worse. And
Really?
I've stopped it, and it's maybe gotten a little better. I haven't done it in a month.
Okay.
And it's maybe gotten a little better, but my days are numbered, I think. I think my days are numbered.
Yeah.
Which is upsetting because the front is completely fine, nice and thick. It's just that back, the crown. Yeah. There's a situation going on back there, and I'm not happy about it.
And that's kind of the worst spot to get it too, because it's on the back of your head where you don't notice it, but literally the entire population is staring at you.
And if I was like 40, sure,
Yeah.
that's a good age to go bald. This happened at 19, ladies and gentlemen. That sucks.
My dad, full cul-de-sac, 17 years old.
Yeah. How have we not figured that out?
Yeah.
Like, here is this. It will 100% replenish your hair. You're good. Male pattern baldness, gone. Why are we solving cancer? Who gives a shit?
Pick the easy ones.
Pick the easy ones, bro. Oh, let's solve COVID. Fuck you. Fix my hair, you fucking assholes. Big Pharma, you're fucking this up.
Big Medic. Really, really choking the chicken on that.
Big Hair seem to be
Big
doing
Hair.
nothing.
Okay.
But Turkey.
Yeah, turkey's a good call.
Turkey, I think we could figure that out.
But were you recommended Rogain by a doctor?
My doctor, when I first went to her, she's like, you're not, but like if you later on in life when you think it's getting bad, try this stuff. She gave me a prescription. It's essentially Rogain. It's just over the counter. Never did that.
No?
No.
Okay. Now, doctors.
Yeah.
Big doctor.
Big doctor.
Big hospital.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this before, but they make money off you being sick.
Yeah.
So why are we trusting them to make us better?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm really not. Like, I don't go to the doctor.
Well, we're also males. As a male,
True.
you don't go to the doctor unless something is falling off.
Yeah. I've had broken bones, and I go for that, but I already know the bone's broken. I go in and I basically tell them, hey, this is broken. Well, we're going to x-ray you. Don't.
I'm
It's
already,
broken.
yeah, save yourself the
I've
money.
broken bones many a time. I know how it feels. This is broken.
Yeah.
Put cast on, then that's it. I don't need you at this point.
You notice how my entire wrist doesn't work?
Yeah.
I kind of know something's wrong.
It's broken.
Fix it.
Yeah, if the bones are full snap compound fracture, get me in, get a couple plates, a couple pins. But if it's like a minor break,
Like it's just a crack.
a crack in the bone, I know it's just please cast me up.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not going in.
Not a good
Stitches, guess what? Duct tape. Bah.
time. Super glue.
Super glue. I
When-
just closed that shit up at home.
Exactly. When I was in high school, working at a little restaurant,
Oh.
shall remain
Mainless.
mainless.
There we go.
Sliced my finger on the meat cutter.
Ew.
Like
You're lucky you
full
still got that digit.
full side of my thumb. Like kind of right by the nail, down to that knuckle there. Just flapping in the wind. Fucking didn't hurt one bit.
Mm-hmm.
But then I looked down at it and I saw it flapping. Oh, cool. Lights out. Bing, bang, boom. Floor.
Jeez, you're soft.
Fuck you. You piece of shit. Fucking bones hanging out, you soft fuck.
Yeah, that's soft.
Irregardlessly espresso. Come to paramedics there. Dude looks at me, he's like, you doing okay? I'm like, honestly, yeah.
I think so.
But bit of an issue.
Thumb is hanging off.
Guy's like, okay. Took this purple stuff. Big old glob on there. Smoothed my skin back
Really?
over. And then like bandage.
Yeah.
And just like 3 inches each side of bandage. Just like this giant thumb.
Ugh.
And he's like, yeah, just don't take it off for like 24 hours or something.
Then you're good.
And then you're good. No stitches, nothing. Put it on. I mean, that piece kind of died off slowly and came off on its own. But the thumb around it, all right.
Well, and they came to you.
Exactly.
Hey, we're here. We're going to fix this. Talk to you.
Yeah.
Nice and easy.
And
I don't want to go to the hospital and wait around sick people.
Yeah, the one good thing about Canada, the free healthcare. Because I'm sure that would have cost me probably $500,000.
In the States, oh yeah.
Easy.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, not a good time.
Yeah. At that point, you should have just died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natural selection.
Natural selection.
But for some reason, I'm still here,
Sadly, yeah, I know.
draining on society.
Yeah.
Way she goes.
Yeah, fuck. There she goes.
Way she fucking goes.
I know that you've been getting up more with the F1 just because I have been big F1 guy.
Well, I've only heard you rifle my ear off about it for the last year.
It's interesting.
So.
It's nice to hear about.
It is cool. Watching those couple races with you was a good
Yeah.
time. So,
Yeah. Well, FP2 for the first race weekend is going on right now. I believe they're 20-ish minutes in.
like going on at the moment of recording here.
At the moment in Bahrain,
Where's that?
not in North America. I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
Middle East somewhere, I think.
Oh, okay.
They're like full big time change away from us.
Okay.
That their free practice one this morning. Ricardo in first, followed by Norris and Piastri, and then Sonoda. So top four is two teams. Ricardo and Yuki Visa, Cash App, PayPal, MasterCard Racing Bulls.
Yep.
And Norris and Piastri are both in the McLarens.
Yeah, a little easier to say that name.
Yeah, and McLaren typically will end a season with a decently competitive car, decent pace.
Okay.
And then they come back the following season with a tractor. And they do this violent cycle.
Okay.
And it's really frustrating because I like McLaren.
Yeah.
But this year they seem to be on pace. 132.8 for Ricardo, 132.9 for Norris, down to a 133.1 for Yuki. The Red Bulls didn't do fantastic. Max was having issues with his shifting.
The Visa Cash App.
No. Just
Norquay.
the Red Bull Racing Red Bulls.
Not
standard big boy team.
Okay, yeah.
They were a little off. I mean, Max was doing a 133.2, so like not horrible, but he was having issues with his shifting. So the first couple of sessions of the season with testing, Max was like 3.5 minutes ahead of everyone per lap. Like it was just the classic. Guess what?
Yeah.
Max has won the season.
Yeah.
Let's give him the trophy and everything. Let's have a different national anthem played every weekend, please. I can't listen to the Dutch national anthem anymore.
No.
Although it's kind of a banger. It's not like up there with the Star Spangled Banner, because that's, oh, Jesus Christ, that gets me.
It kind of goes, man.
It goes. It's like, I love Canada. Canada's my favorite country. Our anthem could step it up a little bit.
It could get a little bit more beat behind it, but it's, I don't know. I guess we heard it growing up all the time.
Well, I mean, I watched a lot of hockey growing up. I heard the Star Spangled Banner a lot.
Yeah.
But the land of the free. Dude, come on.
If you just cracked out our audio on that one.
Yeah, oops, sorry.
She got a little high when you...
Well, I mean, I kind of hit the shit out of that, though.
Yeah.
Shush.
I don't know about that one.
Shush. And they have the flyovers, too.
Well, I mean, you can hit those notes because you're 5 foot nothing.
I'm not.
35 years old.
Shut up. I'm 6 foot nothing. I'm 6 foot nothing.
On rollerblades and stilts.
Shut up. Okay, back to F1. Hamilton actually just said a 130.7.
Now, he switched teams, right?
Next year, he will be on Ferrari.
But this year, he's still on
Mercedes. Yes. So him and Russell, Mercedes. Typically, what a team will do with this is alienate the guy leaving. They don't want him to take any info to the other team. They know he's leaving. They don't have to worry about him next year.
Yeah.
But if he is putting in more consistent pace, better results, they're kind of forced to push
work with him. Yeah.
Which puts him at 8 world championships.
Damn.
Which is a lot. He is, like, it's hard to say he's not the GOAT. Like, the amount of wins he has, the amount of wins he's had from really bad positions, like, he's stupid good. Yes, Mercedes, their car was a cheat code for years. But you still need a good driver to put a car like that on the podium every single weekend.
That's fair.
So
that's fair.
Maybe Mercedes is back. They, after their loss in 21, they not good. They ain't no bueno. They brought in a car with no side pods, which worked for 8 minutes.
That.
Yeah, they didn't
work
think
out
about that at all.
Super good at all.
No, it looked like a blob. But yeah, they've kind of been clawing back up over the last couple of years, which is good.
But I mean, honestly, like, now this isn't betting advice or financial advice.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna put money on F1, though,
yeah,
Verstappen's kind of your guy.
He is. Like his odds are, he's gonna win every single time.
And you're not gonna have great odds with him.
No.
Like, you're not making a ton of money, but if you put a bunch of money down, a fairly safe bet.
Yeah.
Like, you're probably making something. You've been putting money on F1?
I have never sports betted ever.
Not NFL.
Nothing. Not a single thing ever. I've gone to the casino 3 times. And it's always, this is my money, it's gone. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I could be playing the exact same pattern as someone who's winning.
Yeah.
The second I come and start playing their pattern, all to shit. I'm just
Yeah, that's fair.
like even like rock paper scissors. 98% of the time, I'm losing that. I'm so bad at chance things. I'm just terrible.
What about like coin flip?
Coin flip, don't even think about it.
Really, you're that
Yeah.
bad?
I'd choose both. It'd land on the edge. Like it's going to be a heads or a tails. It'd land straight on the edge, facing up, vertical. I guarantee that would happen.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So you're that bad at gambling.
Just bad, so bad.
Should
Gotta
get
start
you,
counting cards.
we should get you into some sports betting. We'll get a sponsor for the show, one of those sports betting.
Yeah, bet 365.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Get one of them on. We'll get you into it.
Yeah.
See if you can make some money off Verstappen.
I think I could. I feel like best time to bet on Verstappen would be something goofy happens in qualifying and he's like P8 on the grid at like a big fast track, like a Spa, Jeddah. He'd probably do pretty good at Mexico, because he's done it before where he wins the race by a long shot from way back in the grid.
Yeah.
It's like if you know that the car is behaving, but just something weird happened in qualifying, like a red flag came out of nowhere, or something broke on the car.
Yeah,
I would fire money at him because like he's good. He's gonna win.
Put your whole paycheck on it?
Maybe. I actually saw a meme the other day of him making things interesting. And it was a video game, and instead of him being in a car, he was in an office chair, scooching it backwards, and he was just ripping. His legs were just firing, and yeah, he was doing pretty good on that, which makes sense.
So do you see that? It's the Red Bull's car. I think it's Verstappen in it.
Mhm.
And like previously to this, when they're filming F1 and stuff like that, they're filming with drones. Most drones max out about 180k an hour.
Yeah.
Do you see the video of that new little guy going 350k an hour?
Yeah.
The dude wearing the goggles flying that, like those VR goggles? My head would be
Oh my god,
done.
I would throw up.
That would be so gross.
Yeah, and the challenge for him was the corners.
Yeah.
Because the drone doesn't have brakes. It just has to slow down by itself.
Yeah.
So he would have to figure out where Max was, where he was going to brake in the wet.
Yeah. In the
Time
wet too,
it.
yeah.
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 So if Max braked early, the guy was like, up,
Yeah.
up. And he was doing it at Silverstone, which has bridges across it, like
that's
kind of advertising banners, it looks like. He's got to look out for that. He's got to keep up with the fastest car driver in the world, and he has no brakes. It's like that's super cool.
Could you imagine having those goggles on though and hitting that bridge at 350k an hour?
The
The flinch,
Mhm.
like you'd break the office chair you're sitting in
Yeah.
out there.
That wouldn't be good.
You'd just be donezo.
Yeah. And like if they put that into a race, like I think it'd be cool. But like if something goes wrong and you kamikaze
Yeah.
a driver,
Oh my god.
eh,
Yeah.
no good.
Yeah.
Because that drone's going a couple 100k an hour.
Yeah.
Takes someone's dome off.
Like
So-
you hit the side of their helmet.
Oh yeah.
That poor man.
Sergio Perez is down for the count.
Yeah, you're not getting up
No.
from that one.
No.
You're not getting up from that one.
Mm-mm. Well, keeping it on cars for now.
Okay.
You like a Volvo?
They got a good safety rating.
You like a Volvo V60? They're kind of wagon looking boy.
I do love. Bit of a slut for a good wagon.
I love a wagon.
Yeah.
I hate living on this side of the pond where
And-
there's minimal wagons.
Yeah. Like we talked about in the last podcast, my dad's ZXW, the
Mhm.
Ford Focus wagon,
Yeah.
thing was deadly.
Yeah.
Even what is it? The Volkswagen,
Passat wagon?
the Passat's cool too.
Yeah.
That's more like the city cruiser, but what's the off-roady kind of one? There's an all-wheel drive wagon they do. It's not lifted, but it's got a little more clearance.
You're thinking of the Audi with the all-road?
The Audi Allroad too.
Yeah.
That's a cool car.
So
but-
it's basically the VW version of the all-road.
yeah. The VW version would be like the budget friendly, and then you
Oof.
get the Audi.
I don't know.
Because what, the RS6 is the wagon? Like the sports wagon?
Yeah, RS6 you can do in a wagon.
Which is,
nasty.
dude, oh my God.
Yeah.
And the Porsche Panamera.
Mhm.
Talked about that one the other day too.
Taycan. We talked about the Taycan, a little on the
Taycan, yeah.
Panamera.
Well, so, okay, Panamera though. Like if you're going Porsche
Yeah.
and you need like a family car,
Yeah, it's got to be it.
what is it? The Cayenne is their SUV?
The Cayenne and the
No, Tucson's Hyundai.
Taycan.
No, Taycan's the electric one. We
Yeah.
just talked about this literally 30 seconds ago.
Macan.
Macan,
Cayenne
that's
and
it.
the Macan. Macan's a little bit smaller.
Yeah, the Macan and the Cayenne.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. Don't love them.
No.
I'd rather have Panamera.
Yeah, but with the new, more kind of edgy body style, like the
Yeah.
old one that looked like a beluga whale,
Yeah.
it's like, it's still a Porsche. It's still a
And it
cool
was
car,
still
but it was
cool.
ugly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And,
take a look at this V60. That's the interior. Like Volvo interiors
bucket
are
seats.
swank.
Yeah.
Yellow
they do a
seat
good
belts. Good gravy.
Good
that looks
cockpit.
nice in there.
Yeah.
Good what?
Good driver's seat.
Yep, there you go. Exterior, clean looking rig.
Yeah.
All
got some
blacked
good
out.
clearance. Yeah. Yeah, got.
Seriously, looks like a very, very good vehicle.
So that's the V60?
That is the V60.
Now, does the V60 come in like a sports or like a rally sport edition or anything? Because Volvo did way back, I want to say it was like the TC is their SUV.
Yes.
I think it was like a C90, and it was like a little hatchback. It was all blue, but they did like an RS version, like a limited stock one. They had it back when Clarkson, May, and Hammond were on Top Gear, and I was
back in the day
in love with that little car.
Yeah,
I wanted one so bad, but it was one of those like 5,000 car releases. So you're like, oh, I'm not going to get one.
Yeah,
but yeah,
no, it doesn't. It looks like it is just the V60 is their model. I think there's ones under that are same body style.
Yeah,
not as schwank, but this one is a plug-in hybrid.
Everybody's doing that now.
Yeah, so there's motor, there's electricity assisting it. So electric motors, instant torque at almost 0 RPM.
Yeah.
They make cars faster. They're very cool to have.
Yes. They make them heavier too, because you got to have some batteries.
Yeah, batteries. Those motors are heavy.
Yeah.
But it is coming in at 73 grand. I'm guessing US.
Yeah.
So that's a near 100 grand. Which, I mean, for a nice vehicle nowadays is not ridiculous. Like pickup trucks are, a really nice pickup truck is 150, 160 grand.
For like a 1 ton,
Yeah, for a pickup truck that used to be, like, it's a work vehicle.
Yeah, well, we talked about it the other day too, the new Ram 1500. They released a new trim line for it.
Yeah.
So it used to be you'd get like the Longhorn, the Limited, and then the Longhorn Limited, which were kind of on par with each other, but offered different specs. So now above that, they have the Tungsten, which is the full like massage seats, giant screen. There's a touch screen on the passenger side with Netflix capabilities.
Like in front of the glove box.
It, like, you know where all these trucks are putting these little like storage things,
kind
of under where your airbag is? That's a touch screen now with Netflix.
Jeez.
And it's got mirrored glass on it. So if you sit in the driver's seat until you get over the halfway of the console, driver cannot see that.
So they can have that because it's not a distraction.
Exactly.
Unless, of course, you get to the point of undoing the seatbelt, leaning all the way over.
Yeah, to watch that nice little clip that you want to see.
So at which point they should just make it a normal screen so you can glance over.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you're essentially out of the seat there.
Unsafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's got they upped it from the 12-inch, that big like iPad that they had in there.
Yep.
14.5 now, still the vertical. And then, rear seats heated, cooled. I don't know. They didn't mention if there's massage seats in the back.
They recline still?
Yeah, rear ones recline the whole 9 yards. They put kind of like Ford did with the Jenny in the tail there, kind of like in the back of the bed. They are not offering that stupid split tailgate.
Yeah, they did that wrong.
Christ.
Yeah.
That thing was horrible to look at. Still got the Ram boxes, which I'm kind of split on, because they shrink your bed size.
Yeah.
You lose, I think it is about a foot in width.
Yeah.
Which is not ideal.
No.
Like, I get that you get the storage, and it is nice because if you collapse a fishing rod, there's a little holder for it in there. You can fit tools, everything in there, and it locks, but it's a truck. I'm buying it for the bed.
Yeah, they need to make those smaller where you can put stuff in it.
Yeah.
But, like, not a lot. It's like small storage for stuff, but it doesn't shrink the bed. Like, if you lose a couple inches off the bed, not horrible.
Yeah.
But a foot, that's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Tungsten. coming in at, I believe it was 89,000 USD.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're rocking 100 and 500 and something Canadian.
Yeah, for a truck.
For a half ton.
Yeah.
1,500.
Yeah.
But
is what it is. That's just everything's vehicles are expensive as hell now. It's a lot of money.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah. Volvo. Back to Volvo.
Back to Volvo.
Because I really like this. I would love me one of these.
A V60 would be unreal.
So with its electric motors, it can do 41 miles just on the electric motor. You don't touch the gas. So anything in the city, you're good. For us, our city's not. We got a big city. Well, Calgary's gigantic.
So if it's a hybrid, though, isn't it swapping between motor and electrics depending on what your situation? Like you hop on the highway, you accelerate quick, you flop over to your fossil fuels.
So it looks like you can sit just in electric mode. You can use it just as electric, which I feel like is fairly standard across the electric cars.
I think for plug-in hybrids,
yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, 0 to 60, 4 seconds.
Okay.
Which for a big SUV or station wagon Volvo, that's quite good.
With a battery.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So the electric motor gives you 143 horsepower. They're in the rear, so back wheels. Yeah. That's what they're pushing. It is 4,500 pounds. So that's it. Yeah. That's half. That's a little hefty.
It's got some weight to
which makes the 4 seconds 0 to 60 quite impressive.
Yes.
Motors, it's a 2-liter turbocharged inline 4, 312 horsepower, all-wheel drive. So peak, everything bucking on that thing is 455 horsepower.
And I like the all-wheel drive too.
Yeah. Here, we need all-wheel drive.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know where the line is in the States. I don't know what longitude that is. But there's that kind of point. Even Colorado's got it a little bit.
Yeah, Colorado snows. Telluride, big ski resorts down there, it snows.
Yeah, you need all-wheel or four-wheel drive when you start. Like Montana, definitely up here in Alberta for sure. You get past Alberta, you pretty much need 6-wheel drive.
Yeah. You need to add wheels, studs, chains.
Yeah,
for a trip down to the shops.
There's a reason there's no roads up there.
Yeah. There's no one can drive up there. You can't do anything
exactly.
Up there. But yeah, this Volvo, I really like it. Looks good, powerful, fit a lot of things in there.
I would like it more if they had like an RS version. Yeah, RS Volvo V60 would be absolutely deadly because so V60 is what the equivalent. It's not like the base, but it's like a nice city level trim, right?
I mean, it's got 455 horsepower.
But like, if you're looking at is it lifted up a little? Is it ready to go?
No, okay, yeah. In that term, yes, it's like a nice BMW. Like it's not on the ground, but it's low.
Yeah.
But I mean, if an RS version of that, you'd probably be pushing 600, 650 pounds, which would be insane. Like that'd be cool as shit. That'd put it up on the level of the big Audi wagons, the big Beamer wagons.
Dude, I love me an RS7.
Yeah.
That is literally my dream car.
I want one.
I'd even take an RS5. Not as cool, but it's still quick. That, what do they call it? The fastback? It's like wagony, but not wagony. Oh, God, those are beautiful.
That just looks good.
Yeah. I don't know. I want one of those so bad. I see those guys driving around on the Jeep Gladiators. And they got that box topper, but it's diagonal to try to make it look kind of like a Cybertruck back end.
Oh,
Gladiator. Yeah. And I was really disappointed with the Gladiator because on release, it's a Jeep.
Yeah.
And on release, you did not release a manual transmission version. What are you doing?
It's a Jeep.
It is a Jeep.
Yeah. If it's being used as a Jeep, it is off-road. You need the manual.
Yeah.
Or you're going to break a car.
Exactly. Like, I understand it's different than, like, a Wrangler.
Yeah.
So you lose some of that approach angle because I think they said it was, like, a 45-degree approach angle. Or I'm probably botching that. Mm-hmm. But, like, you could approach a lot steeper of an angle with a normal Wrangler for, like, mounting that hill climb.
Yeah.
Whereas the Gladiator, you can't. And I get it. It's longer, everything like that. But, yeah, you lose all those kind of capabilities you were bargaining for in a Wrangler.
Now you just have a mid pickup truck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's kind of the worst of the two.
I would rather have a 2003 Ford Ranger.
Dude, can't go wrong with a Ford Ranger.
Can't go wrong with a Ford Ranger. What do you think about the Maseratis?
I like
Italian,
Maseratis.
so come on.
They're okay. We're both Italian.
Both
We
Italian.
like Italian things.
Yes.
So I've got that to go with.
Mhm.
But Italian cars have a history of not being reliable.
Yeah, their electronics tend to be, what's the word? Shit.
Not reliable.
Yeah, not good.
Not good at all. But I do like, what is it? The Quadriporte?
Quattroporte, yep, they're big 4-door.
Yeah, the big 4-door. I like that.
Mhm.
It's like ugly in a good way.
Yeah. So they just dropped their 2024 Grand Cabrio.
Oh.
So it's got no roof. That's sexy. They're
That is
finally back in with that.
Yeah.
Take a look. It's a
That
pretty good. It looks Jag F-type-y.
That's what I was just gonna say. It looks like a Jag F-Type.
Which I love the Jag F-type.
I do love.
That's a very pretty car.
And real quick, we're gonna touch on this too. Grand Tour's new sand job.
Fantastic.
Clarkson in the fucking Jag. The Jag.
The Jag. Yeah.
Loved that.
Yeah.
And somehow that car made it through the whole thing a-okay.
Insane.
Yeah. Because what, the Maserati almost vibrated to pieces.
Yeah. Could have killed somebody.
And the DB9 kind of didn't handle the terrain well.
No. They're so basically they attempted to make Porsche and Lamborghini have made a couple of cars from factory that are like Dakar rally specs. So get yourself across a desert in a Lamborghini
or a 911.
Yeah, which very cool. They lift it, they put the lights on, they beef everything up, give it ground clearance, skid plates, make sure nothing can get hurt underneath the car.
Yeah.
And they did that just with their own. They chose vehicles. It was the F-Type, the Maserati, and the Aston.
But if we want to touch on that Porsche and Lamborghini real quick, the Porsche, like that car, it looks unreal. But I think they said it was coming at 270 something thousand.
Yeah.
I think they're talking USD.
I believe so.
And then the Lamborghini, I think they said $473,000. So like nobody's driving those. That's normal anyway. You gotta have some sort of touch of the tism to be able to afford stuff like that and have that much focus in life to get that kind of money.
Yeah, and then to put all of it into a car and essentially thrash it around a desert for a while, which would be fun as.
But you spend that much money on a car like that, I don't know if I want to scratch it, let alone drive it through a desert.
No, I'd rather buy like an older 911, take it to a fab shop, let them do it, keep the price down a little, and it's an older car.
Get one of those like classic 911s, like the 83, I think it was, with like the nice fucking like where the lights come out.
Bug eyes? Yeah.
Oh man,
those are sexy. And it's small.
Yeah.
You don't feel as bad about thrashing it because it's been thrashed.
Then you're kind of thrashing a classic, which I would feel almost as bad about. You got to get like a Porsche Boxster or like one of those cheaper ones that people made and use that to do it with, because then you're like, hey, well, it's still Porsche, but it's a Boxster. It's a Boxster, so I can kind of do my thing because that's a real estate agent car.
Exactly. You don't need to care about it too much.
Yeah,
that is a classic real estate agent car.
100%.
That's what they drive.
That, and I'm gonna bring it back to the Volvo. Big Volvo SUVs, they love them.
Yeah.
They all
maybe a Pontiac Solstice, roof always down, and they have the earpiece.
Yeah.
Like not like a AirPod, like the big,
like the Bluetooth headset.
Yeah, those big bad boys.
Like
that's what they do.
Yeah. Sorry, I had cut you off there. You were talking about
just talking about a Maserati.
That's it, the Maserati. Yeah.
So engine, twin turbo 3-liter, 542 horsepower to the wheels. Not bad for a car that's that small.
Yeah.
Like that's a good amount of juice.
You gain a little weight though with the Cabrio.
Yeah, they have to reinforce the underside because there ain't no roof.
Yeah.
Your A-pillars have to be beefier in case the car does a oopsie and flips.
Yep.
It's got to not kill you, essentially, is what its goal is. Looks like it's got 4 seats in it, though.
Well,
So,
I mean, anything that's cabrio, convertible, whatever they want to call it, you put 4 seats in it, but the back seats,
yeah, tiny.
kind of unusable.
Yeah, it has to be like an amputee going in there. Legs have to be gone. Because a normal-sized human, like that, they got legs.
You might be able to fit back there with your short stature.
Oh, shut up! You're like 2 inches taller than me. Eat one.
Yeah, Maserati though, that is a nice car. I like that they kind of styled it towards the F-Type.
Yeah, it looks good.
I've always liked the F-Type.
Yeah.
Expensive car, very nice.
Very nice.
But
and it's a Jag.
It is a Jag.
It's a Jag. So you save on other areas when you have a Jag. Like if you go to a hotel, pretty much if you have a Jag, everything in that hotel is free.
That is a good point.
I've seen Jag owners putting fridges into their passenger seat. They take the mini fridge, just plump it right in there.
All right, I'm going to find something here. I'm just going to Google car news, Canada. We're going to see what's going on. The first link is Automotive News Canada. And the very first thing is about EVs.
Yeah.
So I believe after last episode, people might understand our stance on full electric vehicles thus far.
Yeah.
I could see the value. It's not there yet.
No.
It's getting there, but it's not there yet.
Yeah, it's the fill-up times for me. Like, you get to a lineup, there's 10 cars. Like, that at a gas station is 25, 30 minutes.
You're spending that long at a gas station?
Oh, me, personally?
Yeah.
No. Like, if I go to Costco and there's more than one car in the lineup,
that's
I'm going to the Petro down the street because I don't care to save that little amount of money on the gas and sit in a lineup for an hour.
No, I can't sit that long.
I'm not doing it. And you can't wash your windows there.
No, they've never had the squeegees.
No. And if I want like a monster, some snackies, I'm going to the Petro anyway. So I might as well just boot on down to the Petro. But, I mean, an electric vehicle, like, you're sitting there for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Even with their superchargers, they can say it doesn't jack up the battery. I know enough about lithium-ion batteries that if you overcharge them and overload them, eventually it's really not good.
That's how they go boom, boom.
Yeah, and then you got to get the entire thing replaced.
Yeah.
And that's an expensive arse battery.
That is a expensive mistake.
And it's not like the batteries are sourced ethically. And I mean, phones, laptops, everything that we use, there's something wrong with how they got the materials to make the battery on it.
Yeah.
But it's on a much larger scale when it comes to cars.
There's a lot more cells.
A lot more battery in there.
But so Automotive News Canada, Automotive. Ford and Tesla partner up for EV owners to get free supercharger adapter in Canada and the US. So that gives anybody owning a Ford EV, so the Ford Lightning, the Mach-E. I don't know if they do Fusions and all those. Like Ford doesn't do cars anymore. There's no more Ford car.
I don't think so, no.
It's just the Mustang.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the Mustang took a hit like the Challenger, Camaro, everything getting unreleased.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if they put V8s in that again.
No, not unless you're getting like a GT350.
Yeah, it'd have to be like the race spec, like RTRs, stuff like that.
Yeah, but so all Ford EV owners are going to be able to access the 15,000 Tesla supercharge stations across US and Canada. They can all reserve their one free adapter through June 30th. Huh. Not that either of us are going to partake in that.
No.
The only other thing in here, and I would like to bring this up because I'm sitting with you, GM recalls. If you happen to be a GM driver, GM recalls 4,500 pickups in Canada for unexpected braking. Oh, yeah.
What year?
The recall affects about 61,000 mid-sized pickups globally. I have to register to find out if yours is...
So what you're saying is that I should register?
I'm saying you may not need to register for Automotive News Canada, but you should probably check if you got a recall.
They would have called me, right?
Your truck's new enough that I would really hope so.
Yeah, and it's still under its warranty.
Exactly.
But it's a recall, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But I mean...
Unexpected braking, you go down the highway and...
Uh-oh! This ain't no good.
All right, well, we're just about out of time here, Browdy. So, do you got anything else you want to say?
I do, actually.
Okay.
Staying on the electric vehicle thing.
Okay.
If there's anyone from Alberta listening, you know that our vacation spot is Kelowna. Albertans go to Kelowna, they go to Sicamous, which is middle-ish of BC.
Some of them are going to Invermere.
Some of them are going to Invermere.
Yeah, because that's only 3 hours from Calgary.
Yeah.
So,
I'm taking a look here at the Tesla superchargers. Not even superchargers, just chargers in BC.
Okay.
So, Calgary to Kelowna is a 7-ish hour drive. From what I'm seeing right now, the only Tesla charger on the way there is in... Holy Hannah. It looks like it's Golden.
So you go...
Yeah, that's Golden.
Calgary, where there is superchargers.
Yep.
You go Golden.
Which is 3-ish hours.
How many kilometers? Golden, 3-ish hours. It's called 300, 400 kilometers.
Yep.
So you've used most of your charge.
Battery.
Yep. And then Golden to Kelowna is another, 4 or 5 hours?
Yes, which...
So...
the standard going from Calgary to Kelowna is you drive from Calgary, you fill up in Calgary where the gas is cheaper.
Yep.
You get yourself to Revelstoke.
Yes.
Right off the side of the road, gas stations, McDonald's, Tim's, all the food that you need. That's where you stop, is in Revelstoke.
Yeah. Revelstoke's not far from Golden, though. It's 45 some minutes?
It's a little further. I think it's about an hour. Let me actually look this up here. Revelstoke.
Yeah, people might need to rip up a map for this if they don't know where we're talking about. But...
Yeah. Oof. I've got terrible service right now. Irregardless of the Expresso, about an hour, hour and a half from Golden to Revelstoke.
Yeah.
So you're going Calgary to Golden, charging up for X amount of minutes, a long time, a lot longer than a gas station. Then you're limping it from Golden to Kelowna, which is 5 hours approximately.
Yeah, 500, 600K. So that is literally the full charge.
Yeah, and when you're doing it in the summer, it's hot out there. It's a desert.
Yeah, so you run your AC and everything?
Yeah, AC's on, battery's running a little hotter. It's not running as efficient as it can. I don't see how that works.
No.
Unless Google is missing superchargers in Revelstoke, which, honestly, if they don't have them in Revelstoke, that's ridiculous. That's where you have... that's like the halfway point.
That's a good point.
So, yeah, I'm not on that train yet. And if I lived in Calgary, in the city, and everything I did was in the city, I wouldn't have a car.
No.
Because the traffic down there is absurd.
Yeah.
Going to the Roughnecks lacrosse game from Northwest Calgary to the Saddle Dome, which is downtown, took us 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Driving time there should have been around 20. So if I lived down in that area, you're dealing with that kind of traffic twice, thrice a day.
That's a lot.
You're buying a bike.
That is a lot.
You're walking. You're not spending all that money on a car.
No.
So I don't see where it fits in Canada.
No.
It just doesn't make much sense to me.
No. That is a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Any travel, you're boned.
You are screwed.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anywho, sir.
If you guys want, you can check out our Instagram and TikTok at HAYN_podcast. Both of them are there. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, the whole 9 yards for the podcast. Again, my name is Ben.
I'm Mitch.
And thanks for listening to How Are You Now? podcast.
We'll talk to you.
Probably end up talking to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Talk to you.